This week's chapter of Bleach had me like, what's going on, people? Mr. Annie Locke here, back with this Bleach chapter review, Bleach 571, The Devilish Perspective. Now, for my first bullet point, I want to talk about Stern Ritter V, Gwinnell Lee, the Vanishing Point. His abilities are pretty crazy. This dude, his first variance to his power is that he vanishes from your eyesight. The second variance to his power is that he erases himself from existence. With the first two abilities, he can literally switch between them and mix it up. For the third ability, he completely erases himself from existence, period. And not only that, he can attack you while you're invisible. Besides his kooky, crazy character design, the one thing I appreciate most about this Quincy, he explains to you his abilities. Gwinnell is the only character in Bleach that could get away with telling you what his ability is, because he actually makes you forget it. So it's like he introduces himself to you 10 times. He erases himself from existence, which I thought was pretty cool. I find it funny that Isane was like the big boob blonde chick throughout this whole chapter. She was like, oh no, like, what did you hit? What are you doing? What's going on? Like, she was totally oblivious to what's going on. That was funny. Now, the big moment in this chapter for me was when Yachiro went to go grab her Zanpakuto out of that box. Once she drew it, you know it was on. Now, bullet point number 3. Yachiro's Zanpakuto, which is and yes, that is the epic panel of the week. That's right, I said it. It's called Sanpo Kenju. It's a copycat sword, a freaking copycat sword. I want to say personally that her ability is similar to Shinsui's as far as it being like a game. That was pretty cool. And the fact that when she struck Gwinnell, her statement was that even if she misses you, her Zanpakuto is going to hit you because it's a copycat sword. So basically, when Gwinnell sets up that pre-presence of him being there, when she threw her slice, it was actually multiplied times 2. Now, one thing I like to point out, Yachiro's sword, one of them seems hollowified. Now, the real thing is, if her Zanpakuto is in fact temporary hollowified, that means Yachiro has Bankai. That's right, I said it. Yachiro Bankai. On to the next page. Now, one thing I want to point out is that, to me, it seems like, and I've said this before in my videos, that Juha Bach appoints the Stern Ritter's power based on their shortcomings. As not, for example, he had a grand fear of the afterlife and death. Hence why he gave him the fear ability. I think Kendu is Mr. Glass. There was some point in his life where he was weak, almost crushed soft, and that's why he got the iron ability. James, being the weakling that he was, needed someone to root for, something to give him courage, which was Mass. And last but not least, there's Gwenel. Now, Gwenel could be that old man that no one cared about, no one looked after. So it's like an out of sight, out of mind thing. And that's how he got his power. Now, my overall thoughts on this chapter: seeing Yachiru Shikai, seeing the fact that every time Gwenel thought he got the best of her and erased himself from existence, Yachiru was able to hit him in the face based on instinct alone. You hear me? Based on instinct alone. We know she's a beast. Yachiru Shikai. It's like a game. What it seems like is that when she swings her sword, it is amplified by 3. Like this video, sub, feed the comment section below. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you feel about Gwenel's ability? Do you feel it's beast, or do you think it's just like really ridiculous? What are your thoughts on Yachiru Shikai? What are your thoughts? Number 3, do you still think that these are setup chapters for Kenpachi Zaraki? Or could they just be setup chapters for Yachiru's Bankai? I'm done. Peace.